Billionaire Jeff Bezos, the owner of the Washington Post, says the opinion piece of the publication will focus on just two topics: personal liberties and free markets. Now, this is a pivot away from its traditional broad focus. It also prompted the resignation of the outlet's opinion editor, David Shipley. Bezos said in a post on X that the new topics are right for America, and he believes it will fill a void in the news market. We're joined now by NBC10 political commentator Sue O'Connell.
Sue, JC just basically laid out these changes the Washington Post is doing to its editorial board. Does this cause a problem for them with credibility, with their readership? What do you see?
Well, look, Matt and JC, it's Jeff Bezos' paper, and he can do whatever he wants with it. It's his business, and it's important that we need to differentiate between the news section of the newspaper and the opinion section. But look, Bezos' last controversial decision, you might recall before the election, chose not to endorse in the presidential election, the first time in decades. It cost the Post more than 200,000 paid subscribers. That's about 8% of the paper's paid circulation. That is a lot. So it's likely that more readers may leave. And look, this isn't going to be one of those slow dwindling downs. This is going to be a full-scale abandonment. And the question is here, will those readers be replaced by new readers?
Well, what about the business consequences of doing something like this for the Washington Post? If readers perceive that Bezos is influencing editorial content to benefit his other businesses and his interest with the Trump administration, I mean, that's got to skew and have an effect.
Right. So this new blow does absolutely hit the Post's credibility by creating the perception that its content is being influenced by Bezos and these other businesses, like his rocket ships. Everyone has rocket ships. And those principles that get really diminished here could be a death blow to this prestigious cornerstone of American journalism. Look, the Post could be facing declining revenue from reduced subscriptions that we talked about, fewer advertising dollars as readers decide that they're going to have, there's plenty of other options to look at. So its ability to also get top-notch journalists and stay with them, that could be a long-term problem, and the paper's brand just could come in, the value of it could diminish, and that could undermine Bezos' stated goal, he said, of having this broad-based audience, and it could potentially reduce the publication's overall market value. So we'll see what happens here.
Sue O'Connell always bringing the perspective for us. Thanks, Sue.
You're welcome, guys.